Hello everyone, it's the Game Professor here. Just wanted to update you on a few important things about what's coming up for the channel and some major changes I'm making to my Patreon that will be very important for patrons, but also for people who just enjoy the show. First, just wanted to say I'm sorry for the long breaks in the series as of late. You deserve better than a giant break in the middle of a 6-episode analysis, and for that matter, I didn't think it'd be as long as it has been since that analysis ended, and now. So I'm sorry about that, but thank you all so much for your patience, especially Cat. This is our new cat, Nutmeg. We ended up with her a little while ago, and I'm going to have her on my lap. I don't know if you can see her, but she's causing trouble, so here she's going to be. So then, what's the plan for the series now? Well, I have multiple episodes already set and lined up. Some game reviews, an episode about reframing the way we think of game mechanics and story using Tacoma as an example. All that stuff is ready, and it's going to be coming out to you soon. After that, I'm going to be working on an analysis of Pyre by Supergiant Games, and I'm going to be working with Red Angel on that. I've got a link in the description to her stuff if you're not already familiar with it. She does some great work, and I'm really looking forward to working on this game with her. And I feel like I should note also, I was talking a while ago about an analysis of Spec Ops: The Line. That is still happening. I had the script largely finished, but there were a lot of things that I really want to tweak about it, a lot of problems I had with it, and it's just a really complex game to talk about. So that's going to be happening. I'm just, sometime, I promise. Nutmeg, what are you doing? But yeah, if I'm doing all of this right, there shouldn't be any breaks quite that big in the future. I'm going to be trying to get some more consistent content out to all of you, especially analyses, relatively regularly compared to the last couple years. So hopefully there's some good stuff to look forward to. I hope you all enjoy what I've got coming your way. So then onto the Patreon stuff. So I'm reworking the Patreon a bit, specifically because I've had it very focused on one-time rewards, like you get an analysis video that you've requested or something like that. And that's really awkward on a monthly contribution platform like Patreon as opposed to a one-time thing like Kickstarter. So I'm trying to kind of consolidate it a little bit and make it a little easier for all of you and just kind of make the reward system make a little more sense. These changes are live on Patreon as of the time this video goes up, so I think I can put a card like up there or one of the corners of the YouTube video, and I'll put a link in the description too if you want to check it out. For existing patrons, this will be important because some of the rewards are going to be changing for the different tiers, and I just don't want to pull anything out from under you. I want you to know what you're getting and what you're paying for, so you might want to go check that out. As of now, you're still pledged at the same level you were before, it's just that what each level means has changed a little bit, and all of the levels are a little lower. Like, I don't have the $50 or $100 analysis tiers anymore. The highest tier is $30, and I'll be talking about what that is in just a second. I also want to emphasize that any of you who have backed me on a tier that gets you an analysis or something, I'm still going to do that. I'm very behind on them, but I've got a few analyses and episodes lined up that people have asked for, and I'm still going to deliver on those even though this is going to change. The main changes you're going to notice is that I'm going to start doing monthly Q&A videos on this channel, and patrons of a certain level will be able to ask me questions or suggest topics for me to talk about for those. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check that out. But the big change and something I'm really excited about is called the Game Club. At the highest tier, which is now just $30, you'll be able to partake in a monthly game club chat thing where everyone involved in it takes turns choosing a game that we're all going to play and then meet to talk about, and then the next month someone else chooses it. So this is something that I'm kind of excited for because I know personally I've had trouble finding good spaces to talk about video games, specifically on a narrative level, so I think this is something that a lot of us are going to be able to enjoy, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. Now, some of you might be asking if there's still going to be a way to request analysis videos, and there will be, but I'm working on that now. Now, some of you might be asking if there's still going to be a way to request games for me to analyze and, actually have me do them. And the answer is yes, but it's going to be a little bit. I need to work out a payment system, which unfortunately will be kind of expensive because analyses take an absurd amount of work and time and energy and effort. But I'm still working on specifically like how to structure that pay process. But that is going to be an option eventually, just as a one-time pay thing instead of a Patreon support tier. And it's going to be a little while also because, like I said, I'm a few analyses behind on this, and I'd like to get the ones that people have already given me money for out before I start taking any others. So that'll be in the future, but for now you can just check out the Patreon if you want to support the show. If you are already, thank you. I appreciate you so much. The Patreon income from the show is part of our life and budget, it would be harder for us to get by without it. And so I really appreciate it from all of you. And of course, if I ever reach the pipe dream of full time, I do still have a goal on there for a certain amount of money that I can really just devote everything to this show. So, if that ever happens, that'd be cool. So those of you contributing, thank you so much. And those of you who just watched the series, thank you too. I appreciate all of you so much. I enjoy doing this, and you're the reason why I can. So thank you. Anyway, thanks again for your patience. I hope you enjoy what I've got coming your way soon. And like I said, I'm really just going to try my best to keep a bit more of a consistent upload schedule on this show. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Class dismissed.